Peace, love, and ashe. This is a message to all women, particularly black women, African American women, whatever you want to call yourself. And I'm talking to the women on the real, the black women who are, particularly black women who are like the eight in their mid 40s, early 40s, 50, 51, and so on. Before you get into a relationship or attempt to get into a relationship, make sure you empty your baggage. When I say empty your baggage, I'm saying that you need to keep it real with yourself in the form of understanding or mentally grasping yourself. You need to let go of the past, let go of things that hold you back, things that you've dealt with mentally. Some of you women from were um, abused, raped, molested as a child. Some of you women, for one, had an abusive father. Some of you women, for one, who had abusive fathers, marry a man who appears to be charming, good, have a lot of money, gives you good sex, pay the bills, and then eventually he shows you who he really is, a monster or wolf in sheep clothing. I ask myself, you know what I'm saying? When this person eventually sees this video, this person gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you women on the real, man, y'all run good brothers away from y'all. You get a man that you meet at the grocery store. It's just by chance y'all meet at the grocery store, through Facebook, through Instagram. Y'all start talking. Months and months go by. You decide to open yourself up. This man basically sacrifices himself. He lets himself leave, opens himself up to you. He gives you himself. He does what a man is supposed to do, and he wants to do more. You may have a child, children, and he wants to accept the child or children as if it or they were his own. And then, of course, y'all become intimate for a couple of times or whatever, and then you draw away. Some of y'all, for one, do that, and then you have some that are real picky in regards to the type of men they want. He's too short. He's too old. He doesn't have the right job. He's, this, he's that. Sometimes we want things that we don't need. Sometimes the universe give you, or God give you something or someone that you need, but you don't want. Somebody that can help build you up from within. But what is keeping a lot of women, as well as black women, from having a relationship with a man is because of the baggage, emotional baggage. And no disrespect to the homosexual community, you know, some women now, they don't want a man, they want a woman, particularly black women. And you sisters, man, the real, I really don't understand, man. Brothers come into your life, or men come into your life, and some of y'all are very argumentative. Some of y'all are very, overly demanding. Some of y'all, for one, don't like to cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all, but I'm going to say some. Some of y'all can basically try to be the man. Some of y'all try to emasculate and take away the masculinity of a man in regards to you having a son. He wants to be a part of the son's life or the daughter's life, and you want to be both father and mama. But the main thing that I'm trying to say, man, on the real, is that let go. Let go of the past, the emotional baggage. Not all men, for one, are rotten. Not all men, for one, are out to get y'all, ladies. All ladies, but particularly black women. You know what I'm saying? Some sisters look at me and view me as mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a history of beating women up, cursing women out. If I have to argue with a woman, I just leave you alone. But I like to resolve things by just talking, not cursing or whatever. But y'all always want to have one up on the brother. Sometimes brother's not trying to compete with y'all, man. You know what I mean? Some of you ladies are used to men beating on y'all, staying out to 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, lying to you. Some of you ladies will go so far to accuse a man of having multiple women or multiple phones, and then accuse him of doing things. Sometimes that might be a sign that you might be doing something because you're confused and mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But until y'all come to the realization psychologically that maybe it's me, maybe it's my fault, you will forever go in a cycle, or you'll just go in circles like a dog chasing its tail. So, fellas, if you are dealing with a woman who has emotional baggage and you have basically exhausted yourself trying to convince and trying to prove yourself, not by just words, but by actions, you need to cut that off. Straight up and down. This is 2021, man, and it's sad that a lot of black women who are in their late 40s are single. Some men just want to have sex with you. Some men just don't want to take advantage of you. Some men just want to love, to nurture, or to help nurture, to help elevate. A man like me, And I do stress a man. And when I say I'm a man, that equates production, productivity, creativity, prioritizing. What I look for, what I respect about a woman is a woman on the world that's hardworking, diligent, and industrious, stable, intellectually, mentally, emotionally. Somebody that's not like an ice cube. When I said ice cube, I'm saying someone that's insensitive. When you have a woman that's insensitive, here you is, or here you are, you did 12 hours, 8 hours, 15 hours of hard labor or work or whatever, job or passion, and you can't even come in and get an egg sandwich or a hot plate or whatever. You got to go in there and cook that. These are the type of women that we've come to. And it's sad. A lot of y'all, particularly black women, you're so busy worrying about Married to Medicine and R&B divas and how your hair look and how your fingernails look. That's not self-knowledge. That's superficiality. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all learn, or till y'all come to grips with why is it that you are single or you are going through what you're going through, you can't always blame black men, because not all black men are the same. Not all black men are sweet. Not all black men are assholes. Not all men, but not all men, particularly black men, or what society try to paint them as. Straight up and down. My father was an abusive man to my mother. Never. Since I've been, alive on this earth. I've been married. This year will be 8 years. My marriage is not what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because, like her, she has baggage. It's a lot of y'all men out on the road have baggage. Not all men are out to get y'all. Not all men, for one, are out to take advantage of y'all. In a society like this, black men have been painted to be the villain, to be the deadbeat, to be the punk. You know what I mean? To be the thug, the gangster, the criminal, the felon, the heartless criminal. And then when you have a black man on the road who's productive, who does it all. He washed the clothes, he cooked the dinner, he washed the car. He does things that most brothers are not interested in. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. Me, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I don't run around here trying to sleep with all kind of women. You know what I'm saying? I'm just simple. But not to talk about me, but the thing about it is, to the individual or individuals that see this video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all need to get yourself together psychologically and emotionally, and stop blaming society as well as blaming other men for your shit. Whatever that person did to you, you need to let that go and leave it in the past. Because if you don't let go of the emotional, Erykah Badu got a song called Bag Lady. You gotta let go of that shit, man. Empty the garbage and leave it right where it is. Start all over fresh. Straight up and down. Stop judging men and critiquing men on every little thing. If a man, for one, is willing to take the liberty or the freedom to build you up from within. Not looking at you as a bitch, as a slut, as a whore, as a dog, but looking at you as a queen, as a princess, as a diamond or a goddess. You need to keep that person. It don't matter if you're black, brown, yellow, white, whatever. You ladies on the real, but particularly black women, need to let go so you can evolve. Because if you don't, you're going to forever internally have psychological issues. Ashe, peace.